Welcome back to the Grep News Podcast. I'm Bam Rather, and our show today is about when criminals bypass priceless masterpieces to hunt for something far more valuable, jewels that can actually be sold. Let me walk you through what happened when thieves broke into the Louvre, because this story isn't what you think it is. They weren't after the Mona Lisa. They weren't even after art, really. They wanted rocks. Specifically, a tiara studded with 24 Ceylon sapphires and over 1,000 diamonds. They tried to grab Empress Eugenie's crown too. Nearly 2,500 diamonds, 56 emeralds. But, apparently, even master criminals have their limits when it comes to carrying capacity. Vernon Rapley, former head of London's art squad, calls this commodity theft, not art crime. And that distinction, that matters more than you might think. Here's what I realized digging into this story. We're witnessing a fundamental shift in how criminals think about museums. The romantic image of the art thief, someone who steals Starry Night because they're obsessed with Van Gogh. That's largely fiction. Modern thieves are pragmatists. They want items they can break apart, melt down, disappear into black markets. A Monet is priceless, but also worthless to a fence. You can't exactly list water lilies on Craigslist. But diamonds? Gold? Those have universal currency. James Ratcliffe from the Art Loss Register puts it bluntly. There's a bigger reward when you target institutions like the Louvre. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
The numbers support this trend. Europe has seen multiple high-profile jewelry heists from museums, including that 100 million-plus theft from Dresden's Green Vault. These aren't crimes of passion, they're calculated business decisions. But here's where it gets interesting. Jewelry expert Joanna Hardy asks the obvious question. Why would you do this unless you're really foolish? She points out that the market has plenty of untraceable stones. Why risk breaking into the world's most famous museum? The answer might be simpler than we think. It's about sending a message. Arthur Brand, a Dutch art crime expert, nails it. If people are capable of robbing the Louvre, museums will be scared no one's safe. What strikes me most is this paradox. Both stories reveal institutions trying to balance accessibility with security. Museums don't want to feel like bank vaults. The real question isn't whether these systems can survive individual attacks. The real question is whether they can adapt quickly enough to address the vulnerabilities that make such attacks possible in the first place. Thank you for listening to Grep News. If you are enjoying our podcast, please follow the show. Give us a 5-star rating to help us grow. And learn more at grep.news. Until next time.
Grep News. Thomas.